I'll tell you what will stop you from moving to York, babe. The price of rent.
Oh.
And me, yeah. But lately he's become fixated on one idea, having another girl join us. Oh,
Why is it always the guy that wants another girl to join us? Sorry.
This is bad.
No, I do hate when you go away in January, to be fair.
Oh, I do love it.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible for me.
Hello, you've reached Leave a Message with me, Ali.
And me, G.
This is a podcast where we help the galleys in need.
Whether your flatmate's giving you the clap,
or you've just found your friend on your mate's hinge,
this is the podcast for you. Guys, revelation. We've just discovered Ube. The hell is Ube? Like, actually, what is it? Is it a tea? Is it a...
Good question.
What kind of substance is Ube?
I would guess it's a leaf.
A leaf?
Like matcha is a leaf. I believe matcha is a green tea, is the green tea leaf.
And they grind the green tea leaf.
I believe.
But guys, Ube's purple. If you're listening and not watching, I'm holding up my Ube latte, which is the kind of now the colour of, how do you say?
I thought it was quite a nice lip colour, actually.
Yeah, yours is a bit more purple than mine. Mine's a little bit more
so weird?
muddy.
I don't think purple's that weird because in Asia there are actually loads of purple things, purple foods.
Purple food.
This is where ube comes from. I've just Googled it.
It's Japanese.
It's potato vibe.
Shut
from
up.
the Philippines.
It's a potato.
It's a carb?
It's a it's a purple yam.
It's a yam. The fuck?
No, you're chowing down on a potato.
What delicious.
Yam for breakfast, lunch and dinner, sis.
Oh my God, I did not know that it was a yam.
I wouldn't have guessed yam.
I don't often eat yam, so I'm glad I'm getting my yam dosage.
Because sometimes you've got to get your yam in.
And we have been saying cold foam is fucking few and far between in London at the moment. I don't know why.
Hard to get some good cold foam.
Luckily we went to the coffee shop at the end of the road because if you watched last week's episode, you will know that the size of the coffees in this building have gone down by half.
They've significantly decreased. And we are being told they haven't.
And it's fucking, we're giving
It's a conspiracy theory.
It is, right? And so luckily we found our Ube cold foams. Perfect.
Thank God. And Al was so funny. She literally we bought the like coffee outside. She had her first sip and she was like, I can't believe we haven't been doing this all summer.
I can't. I do you know, that is actually something I hate when you, I have this when I go on holiday. You know when you discover something too late and you're
I
I
can't believe I haven't been doing this all holiday.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is the worst, actually.
That's the worst.
That's actually the worst. Or like, even if you like live in a place, like I used to have that, like when, like I've obviously moved around London and then I've like gone back. Like recently I went back to Deptford and went to this amazing bakery. I was like, I can't believe I wasn't here every day when I lived here. Probably didn't exist, but do you know what I mean?
But yes, I do.
But still, so sad.
Yes.
So very sad.
So fucking sad.
Yeah. Anyway, talking of holiday, we are both about to go away, which is... so very exciting.
So we're ready. This is the time. Also, guys, I just want to say, and I'm not here to defame the entire industry, but genuinely no one is working.
Al literally, her famous thing at the moment is she just keeps saying,
Nobody wants to work anymore. Days. Get your ass up and work.
We just like, no one replies to our emails. Like no one wants to pay us to do anything.
It's just mental to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it means it's a good time for us to go away. August is always, honestly, if you work in this industry, you could clock off 1st to the 31st. No one will fucking notice that you're gone.
Yeah, true. I wonder what industries are busy in summer. I guess hospitality, but hospitality is always fucking busy. When is hospitality not busy?
I guess if you work in like anything like that around like if you think about like school holidays, things that would get busier.
Apparently a lot of people move house in August.
And you know, summer is
why is that?
Because it's so hot.
Why would you move house when it's so hot?
Well, apparently because more houses sell in the summer than in the winter.
Because they look nicer.
Everyone wants to get their house on the market. Beginning of summer, so that people can buy them and move in summer.
Good lighting.
And also people move before the school year starts, and the school year starts in September.
True. And probably like everyone has that like energy of like in before Christmas. So then maybe you start thinking about it in August. Yeah. And if you find a good one, you're away.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going on holiday. Al's going away with normally, as if you know us and you followed us for ages, normally I would go on the family holiday, but they've gone a bit further afield this time. So alas.
Well, I was going to say, babe, let me get onto Skyscanner now. Maybe we could book a last minute flight. You don't know.
From Mallorca.
Yeah, because do you know what? 2 weeks is a fucking long time. actually.
2 weeks away from each other is a long time. I don't think we've ever done that.
No, we've never done that.
We must have done.
Christmas, we did do that. Christmas is a bit different though.
Christmas is weird because everyone's like so busy and like, no, I do hate when you go away in January, to be fair.
Oh, I do love it.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible for me. Like, it's so horrible because I have Christmas and then I come back to work, but I can't really work, or I can and I have to do it alone.
But again, no one's really working in January. I don't know what's wrong with everyone.
Tell me that when I was at the Masked Singer event.
That was one event.
But yeah, anyway, we're going on our holidays and can't wait, basically.
Izzy, are you going away again? Izzy's been on her fucking Joel's and then some.
I genuinely do believe everyone should be having a holiday month. Even if it's a little getaway.
Agree.
Because everyone always gives me shit at this for work. They're like, why are you going on holiday so much? I'm not stupid enough to take 2 weeks off in one go.
I agree.
When you have 28 days or
that's
whatever
a stupid thing to do. I agree.
I use the weekend, I use bank holidays, and I just take loads of little holidays, and it just makes me feel happier.
Also, then you never feel like you're in desperate need of one.
Yeah.
And then you don't come back sad because next month you've got one booked.
Yeah.
No,
and
I genuinely agree.
Position, I might have to add that I can go on holiday once a month. I'm scared I'm going to get cancelled, but I'm going to Spain, Malaga.
Spain, Malaga, love.
And then also Barcelona, but we're not allowed to talk
Boston?
Barcelona.
No, Barcelona.
She's a Spanish queen.
Absolutely.
When are you going to Spain? It's actually Malaga, Spain, but never mind. When are you going to Malaga, Spain?
I am going in mid-September.
Are you staying in Malaga?
I think we might be doing Torremolinos.
Oh, love.
If you know any Rex, I've never been.
I do know Rex around that area. I can give you some.
Yeah, we were going to do Greece, but it was a bit expensive. So then it's now become south of Spain, which I'm a bit nervous about.
Don't be. The south of Spain gets a really bad rep. But as someone that went to the south of Spain every year since the age of 8, I love the south of Spain.
The old Costa del Sol.
It's nice. The weather's good. The food's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So do your holidays quite relaxed, or are you like activity people?
We normally are. If we go away together, we're very relaxed. We don't do an activity.
Do you know, I always...
Might do one pedalo.
We went to the... Okay, that doesn't really count. The souks.
Where did we go?
We went to the souks.
Yeah. We don't do activities, babe. We don't. We eat, we drink, we gym, we
lie by the pool.
we read, we eat.
We really...
again.
Do you know, G and
We
I...
shop. We do shop.
We are such the perfect couple.
I
We
know.
are. We move so well together.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like...
We're quite different.
Really different. And also our body clocks are, like, polar opposites.
Yeah.
But it always just works.
I know. I do stay up a bit later on holiday, and I think you maybe actually wake up a bit
I'm sure I
earlier.
do because G will come back from the gym and then I will wake up. But no probs, great. I'm up now.
Yeah, and then Al goes, and then I have a coffee and like read my book, and then we have breakfast together, discuss.
Always much to discuss.
Much to discuss. Then we might do a bit of pool, bit of beach.
We actually, always a fucking stupid TikTok to be filmed.
Always a stupid TikTok, and then there's always like a shop to be shopped in.
Always.
Sometimes there's a little mooch, a little explore.
We sometimes go on a walk.
Yeah, we'll do a walk.
Depends really. Like in Australia, we really we were so leisurely. And we had like at the beginning as well, we had quite a lot of days off. So we got this little Suzuki car and we like drove up and down the coast and just like sat on the beach all day, just got our acai and honestly just spent the whole we're quite horizontal. We
do not do activities actually.
We're not
now you've
at
said
surf
it.
school. No.
No, we're not. We're not booking excursions.
No.
We're really not.
We did do that one quad bike day.
Oh, we did. We did do a desert quad bike day once.
We did once, yeah, do that.
We did do carver tasting in the vineyard.
We were paid to do that.
I've never been so pissed.
She was shit-faced.
Than when we went carver tasting outside Barcelona. We'll give you some recs for
Why were you so drunk?
Why were you not? I must have been
can't
drinking
drink
yours.
wine. I genuinely
There we
cannot
go.
drink wine.
I was drinking
Then
yours.
why have we said yes to doing that?
I was doubling up. And then we went to a paella making class.
Oh,
And we made friends with that family from America.
The American family, I do remember that.
Yeah, we're not really excursion people, I would say.
What do you mean by excursions?
What do you do on holiday?
Like, Izzy went on a hiking holiday. We would just simply never do that. Like,
I did do that. Me and Holes did do that. We went to Slovenia, remember?
Yeah.
Hiking Holes.
That was quite different for me though. That was like I wanted to be a bit wholesome, but I love an activity. I love a boat trip.
Love a boat
boat trip, yeah.
I like a random, like you sort of making food, like you're doing paella. I like to do,
I
like
wouldn't do
sand
that out of
dune
choice.
surfing. I do usually end up doing a hike. by
Sand
accident.
dune surfing.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah, personally
No.
not for me.
You won't catch me sand dune surfing, actually.
No, really.
Really?
What about in like I'm not a big museum person, like a city break.
Oh,
The
I
last thing I
love
want
a
to do is
Yeah,
be
we
in
would do a
we would do a
museum.
museum.
No, boring. Could be anywhere.
Art
Look it up on
gallery?
Google. No. When I went to
Look on
Paris, did I
Google.
step anywhere near that Louvre? No.
Really?
I actually really will down this. I think museums are shit. I really do. I'm so uncultured.
I'll love museum, even more
love
than me.
museums.
What do you like about a museum?
Okay, listen. Some of them are fucking boring. Don't
Pardon
get me
me,
wrong.
you love an exhibition.
Yes, I do.
I love an exhibition.
No, but
personally.
even when I go to I'm trying to think of the last place I went. Like in Florence, you can walk around and genuinely spend a week just in the museums because the art is just too amazing.
It makes me feel so calm.
Me too.
The only time I don't like it on holiday is I've gone on a city break and I've gone for like heat. Because then sometimes I think, why am I spending 3 hours in an air-conditioned building? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I think city break is not for the heat.
True,
City
it's
break
not
is
for
the
tanning.
city. Yeah.
It's for the city. The clue is in the
Babe,
title.
do you know we've never been to Paris together? We should go.
I've been to Paris so much this
Oh
year,
wait,
I
sorry,
swear.
we have. We went for As You Like. What
Yeah,
was
we
it?
have. We have been to Paris
We have
together.
been to Paris, sorry.
Stupid girl.
We went to Shodai. We went to that matcha place. Oh, one thing about us, we will literally walk half an hour to
Yeah, we
find
did.
matcha. We will.
We lost our group because we were just like, we've got to go and get some matcha now. We're
we
done.
went to this. We went to this knickers shop.
Oh yeah.
And we honestly spent 3 hours in this fucking shop. I don't know how. We always
Etan, what's it called? I can't remember.
Yamamai.
Eh?
Was it called Yamamai? Yamamai. Is it not called? What was the one that you wanted?
You just keep saying it more, but it doesn't make it resonate.
Yamamai.
Yamamai. Is that
What-
it? I
what
thought
was
it was called Etan.
Oh, it was called Etan. Sorry.
Yamamai.
Yamamai.
That's at the matcha place.
No, that was Shodai.
What's Yamamai?
Yamamai is another knicker shop.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never been. No, do you know where we need to go? We need to go to your homeland.
Babe,
Why are we not doing that trip?
when we go to Australia, we will stop. But
Yeah.
you need time
and
because
spend a few days.
yeah, you need longer than 3 days. If anyone's thinking of going to Asia, people who book in like Singapore or Hong Kong in 3 days, guys, you will sleep the whole day on the first day.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Like if you're booking 3 days, book 4. If you're booking 4, book 5.
But then I will die on this hill, okay? Best thing to do if you're flying long haul to somewhere with a huge time difference, i.e. Australia, is to book the longest way possible to get there. Because we hacked. I never had jet lag.
Babe, we were waking up at 4:30 in the fucking. I would call that jet lag.
But the first few days we were on our holidays. I woke up that first day fresh as fiddle because we'd spent 3 days getting there. And time did not exist. When you fly Turkish Airlines to Australia and when you have a delay so bad that you spend a night sleeping in a foyer, it was a hack.
It was.
And for all of the pain that I felt on that travel day, getting to Australia, I actually did think we've smashed it here because there is no time difference because we've been awake for 72 hours.
True, we were like in a vacuum. I don't know what
was
the fuck was
amazing.
going on there. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, if I would love to do that. I was thinking about that the other day about because I went to eat. If you need if anyone, this is very niche, needs a chicken rice recommendation, go to Three Uncles. There's one in Brixton, but there are actually loads around London. And then I was thinking as I was sitting there, G would fucking love this because the noodles were so delicious.
Get me to the street food. Honestly, I would just have hair.
And we're not going to any posh restaurants. It's pure. It's just only hawker centres.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to New York in September.
Looks like. Can't wait.
You've been before?
No.
Never.
Shut up, it's amazing.
No, we
And
will
you brought
actually-
your
we
perfect
will-
time.
I'm worried about going to New
Me
York.
too. I'm
'cause-
worried for us.
Because I think I might really love it. Like I had this with Bali where I thought, oh, I'm going to have to live here. But because it's so far away, I
Also,
couldn't.
the life is in Bali. Life is too
But
different.
whereas New York,
Exactly.
it's kind of London.
I'll tell you what will stop you from moving to York, babe. The price
You.
of rent.
Oh.
And me, yeah. But
I tell you what will tie you for Clapham for the rest of your life.
Me.
The price of rent.
Facts.
Price of rent's high here.
no, babe,
Higher.
you don't know. It's $4,000 for like 500 square feet. It is.
That's not for me, that.
I watch the girls on
I
TikTok.
begrudge.
But I'm not joking. Their whole flat is the size of this, and they're paying $4,000. It's mental.
You can't be cooking where you're eating, where you're
It's
sleeping, where you're that's not
mental.
right.
And then if you like live a bit further out, then you're not actually like, I think it's like tourists when they come to London, they're like, oh my God, I want to live in London. I'm like, you want to live in zone 1.
Not Forest Hill.
Right.
Exactly.
But you can only afford Forest Hill.
Yeah.
I do worry about us going to New York, though. I think we might fall off the face of the planet for a week.
I'm going to love it.
I'm going to love it.
Are you going for like work? Or you just vibing?
Work. You're going to have to find something to do because I'm going to be on a date every night.
Yeah.
Oh, you would date an American?
Well, exactly.
Like, quite serious
Exactly.
about that.
Yeah, someone from New York. That's not an American. They're different.
Just not sure.
What do you call them? New Yorkians? New Yorkers?
You call them Americans.
New Yorkers. Different. It's like a microclimate. Think of Adam Sandler.
A bit.
He's not American. He's from New York.
No. What do you think makes them different?
They're a bit rougher.
Sorry, who have you ever met from New York?
From what I see. And the films I watch,
think
they're different.
a bit more in your face. And
brash.
And I think that's not a vibe. I think New Yorkers are here. If a boy fancies you, he will chase you down the street, and I think that's called harassment in London.
Brilliant. Is he? Come on.
No.
Too much.
I don't know how Americans in America I don't hate as much as Americans on holiday abroad.
Fair.
Well, because you're like, I don't know, I've never Americans on Americans
It's giving American.
is a bit much.
Yeah. We are like yin and yang, I suppose. Like our cultures are so very different.
But don't worry, today I'll just be on the table next to you with my Kindle. It's
well, we'll
perfect.
just go for dinner and then I'll just go for drinks.
No, you'll go for dinner with your day and I'll sit on the table next door and we will pretend we don't know each other, but I obviously will be watching your every single move.
Perfect.
And that'll be it, really.
That's
and then
perfect.
you'll go home with them, and then I'll go home and watch Netflix until 1 a.m.
And then I'll go back.
It's perfect.
True, and that is the good thing about Al being a night owl, because she's always up when you finish a date.
It's perfect.
Literally always. I just know if I get in an Uber on the way home from a one night stand,
Always.
who am I texting?
Always.
Ali Mac.
Yeah.
She's awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, join us in part 2 for your galley messages.
Welcome back, galleys.
What will we call the galleys this week? We better call them, what's like a really American name? Courtney.
Courtney. Of course it is. Courtney. Okay, let's hear our first voice note.
Hey, Ali and G and Izzy as well. I love the pod and look forward to listening every week. I have a struggle that I'd love to get some advice on, so here goes.
Hey guys.
I am 20 years old and I was sexually assaulted a year ago. This has really affected how I approach intimacy within my relationships. I really struggle to communicate that sort of thing with partners, and some have not been very understanding, so it's making me really uncomfortable in those situations. Do you have any advice on how to be more open and more confident talking about those sorts of things, and any advice on how to be intimate after something as big as that has happened? I know sadly it does happen to lots of us girlies, and gaining that confidence back is really difficult. Please let me know if you have any ideas, and just keep being yourselves. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you, babe.
Love you.
Okay.
Wish I could hug you. Love
I
you.
know.
You're doing really well, babe.
Well, yeah, even like having the awareness to talk about it and to bring it to your new partners is like a step in the right direction. Because I think a lot of people don't know how to articulate that in a way that is going to be received at all, whether it's received well or badly. I mean, firstly, fuck anyone who receives that badly, because I feel like if you've built up the courage to say that to someone and they don't take it well, that's someone that you don't really want to be anywhere near. Like, they've told you everything you need to know. I actually had a situation, not last year, the year before, where I felt like I had put myself in a position that I was really taken advantage of. And it took me a while after that to, I guess, to feel like fancy free in those environments where I was like going home with someone, because I think like most of the time you do make good judgment calls and you are able to articulate your boundaries and to just have like a nice time with people. But also, like, when we talk really casually about hooking up, like, it's quite a big deal to go on a date with a stranger and then to go home with them. Like, you know, like it is. And you don't know that person. And as you say, a lot of women have experienced situations where they have been assaulted or taken advantage of. So it's not like you are the only person who is experiencing that. So you don't need to feel alone in that. But I think how I managed that was I didn't put myself in that position for a while. And then I kind of waited until I felt like far enough away from that situation that I could look at it and to be like, it was just that guy and that moment in time. And it's not every guy and every moment in time, if that makes sense. But I think when it comes to like articulating your boundaries, maybe that's something that you could like practice with like a friend before you even get down to it, so that you know like what you're going to say. And then you can just almost say it as if it's rehearsed. And then their reaction is how you move on, because I promise you there will be people that receive that really well and go really like carefully with you. And then that will make you feel even safer and like more able to do that again.
I think it's just like really slowly, like there's no time, like, you know, it might take really longer than you think. I think that shit sits, especially sometimes when you're trying to like move on and like block it out. Actually, sometimes that's worse, because there will be moments or situations where that something is triggered inside you, and if you haven't identified what that is, it might take you a little bit longer than you probably even realize to like sit and really process as something that happened to you. And I also think, you know, these situations, of course, they make your walls much, much, much higher.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can see that as a good thing in terms of like only the good ones then get like let through the net, that's also like, I personally think that's a really positive like takeaway.
Yeah.
That, because, you know, it's really, it's modern dating is actually, if you really step back and think about it, no one knows anyone, and we're all just assuming things about everyone within really short spaces of time, and then you're going home and with them and doing something that is the most intimate thing that you can do with another human being,
and so vulnerable,
and you categorically you do not know them.
Yeah.
So even if that means that takes you longer to go home with someone, or it takes you longer to let your guard down, or as you say, like it takes you time to get to articulate it. All of that, in my opinion, is only a good thing, because it means that the people that do like get through the net will be really good ones.
Yeah, I agree. You can't beat yourself up about it, because I think we have like a bit of a tendency to be like, I should get over it. I should be fixed. I should be fine. And it's like, it might not be fine, and it might not feel fine. And you might even be like opposite a good one and still feel a little bit panicked. And that is okay. So like Al's right. It's just about time and about
communicating, because there are like for a fact there will be people out there that are like nothing but kind and gentle and sensitive,
and want to make you feel safe. And that's all it is. It's about feeling safe, and then you will feel okay to explore all of those things again, and all of like whatever like was taken from you will be given back. It just takes time, and that sadly does come from introducing someone else, and that's the like difficult thing, because you do all the healing and you do all of the like going through the motions and processing and like accepting that happened and moving on, and you then have to bring that person into the dynamic, because that's what you want, right? Eventually you want to be able to, you know, have sex with someone and not feel scared. You want to feel safe with another person, but sometimes adding that thing in is the thing that can wobble you more, even though you think you've done all the work and all the healing.
But also, like, I don't know, I think that also comes like, even if in your head you think, okay, when we do, like, I don't know, when we get naked, it will be fine. You might get to that first step, and that might be like overload.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Now you know that's your new like benchmark.
I eject here.
Yeah. It's like slowly,
Baby
bit by bit.
steps.
Yeah, you're not going to do it all in one go.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And that's really normal.
It's progressive overload.
But don't expect that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go in introducing someone new thinking, yep, it's all going to be good. I'm fixed. I've done the work.
Yeah.
Chances are it's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine, as long as you know your boundaries and you know how to articulate them. And maybe that is practicing before you get into the moment, so that you know, okay, I've got my kind of like script here of what I say. And as soon as they show you any inkling of not receiving that well, I think you're out of there.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe, for voice noting that and for being vulnerable with us. We love you.
Love you. Okay, now it's time for an email. Bloody hell, this is a long one. Okay.
I love a long one.
I've been with my boyfriend for 3.5 years on and off, and we have a very active sex life. We like trying new things, but lately he's become fixated on one idea, having another girl join us. Oh,
why is it always the guy that wants another girl to join us? Sorry.
This is bad. I already know this is bad.
Oh dear.
Now, I'm a shy galley. I usually go along with what he says in the moment because it keeps the mood going. But recently he keeps bringing it up during and even after sex. What? The other night he was describing another girl joining us in detail and said, you better be serious because I want this to happen.
Oh my
This is giving red flag. I'm so sorry. The thing is, he's always been very possessive and we've only ever been interested in monogamy. Part of me wonders if he already has someone in mind, which makes me question why he's suddenly so eager.
Oh, that is bad boots.
I already struggle with feeling like I'm not enough in the bedroom. I don't have much experience with other people and I still can't finish in front of him. I worry that if I say no, he'll be disappointed, but I also think I'd really struggle during and after a threesome if we actually went through with it. I don't have anyone to talk to about this and I don't know how to bring it up with him. Do I just do it for the plot while we're young and carefree, or do I risk bursting his bubble and tell him I don't think I can handle it? We have a really strong relationship, but he's genuinely horny all the time. So I know if we did this once, he'd want it to happen again. I don't think I could do that without ending up resentful. Does him wanting a threesome come from just the fantasy of it, or is it because I'm not enough? Even though I'm open to trying pretty much everything else, yes, even anal, which was awful. Why does it feel like you're taking the biggest shit of your life and committing a crime at the same time? Go question.
What an apt description.
I hope this made some kind of sense. I really appreciate your insight because I genuinely don't know what to do. XOXO, a day one galley. A day one galley, Courtney, we love you.
We love you.
Right, I've got much to say on this. I must sit
Much
up
to
here.
unpack actually here. Now I want to sit up. I'm jealous.
Okay, it's giving, honestly, it's giving. He's watched some porn.
Yeah, or it's just a fantasy he's like had, which I don't think he's alone in. I think many men think that a threesome would be something they would like to experience.
Which he has really hyperfixated on.
Yeah.
And sadly, those hyperfixations have translated to words. Usually that shit does stay inside their head.
Yeah.
Because I do think most men would think, oh, I wonder how my girlfriend will feel about this. Maybe I should keep that to myself and just wipe myself off to it in the bathroom when she's like not here.
Or they float it, and once it's floated and not received well, then that's it. Because there will be some people that are also curious about that. So you might ask once. And then you might see that it's
I don't know. I don't know if you would ask once, because if you have the kind of relationship where from the off, like I think if you are those kinds of people, you'll know pretty quickly. How long have they been together? 3.5 years. And you're telling me they've never had a conversation about threesome, and then all of a sudden he's like, hey.
That will happen though. Like I don't think that's the crazy part.
I think it's crazy to actually suggest it for real life.
But is it?
Yes.
Because a lot of people...
I think it's one thing to be like, do you think we would ever have a threesome, lol? To be like, I really want a threesome, and there is a difference.
Also, they're saying it in like, well, no, listen, I think it's up
You'd
for
better
conversation.
be serious because I want this to happen is not.
Well, during sex is a crazy place to bring it up, because what's anyone going to say? Like during sex. Also, then it's like blurring like kink and like dirty talk, like with like actual conversation about like what your boundaries are and what you're interested in. And like, I don't actually think floating a threesome is crazy. I just think it is a conversation, and your like relationship has to come first, and it feels like he's forgotten that. Like he's now taking his kink more seriously than he's taking you in your relationship, because you've clearly,
if it's like his way or no way, which is kind of what it seems to be.
Yeah, like you've not jumped to say yes.
That floating a threesome. I'd call that forcing a threesome.
He's now forcing a threesome.
Yeah, and that to me is fucking wild.
Yeah,
like. Really, that is crazy.
I would genuinely, on something like this, I would stand on business. It depends, because you say, shall I just do it for the plot? Yeah, if you think he's not your forever person, sure, why not? Go for it.
Or if you think it's not going to like deeply impact you.
But I think it sounds like if you're deeply monogamous, it will impact you, and you've kind of had the foresight to know that. So you would be doing it for him, it sounds like.
Yeah.
From this email, it sounds like it would be something you're doing to please him. And I think that's fine if he's not someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Because I think if you do that, despite the way you know you might feel, you're putting your relationship in jeopardy. So I think if you do love him and you want to spend the rest of your life with him and a threesome isn't for you, then you're well within your rights to say, that's not for me. Me or the threesome, buddy.
Yeah, and I think it's a much bigger conversation of like, if it's not this threesome,
yeah,
what else will it be?
Yeah,
that you're asking me for that I don't feel comfortable to do with you. And is that going to be the theme of our relationship? Because that is a really difficult dynamic to exist in forever, like almost impossible, because you will always feel like he wants more. And if you can't give him more, he wants more from someone else.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can do to fix that. But if that isn't going to like disappear in him, or if you're not going to, like, you're in these two different camps, and if he's only going to ever be asking for more and you're only ever going to be sitting over it, like, there's going to be, this is not compatible. Unless, what's best case scenario here, basically? Because I think for you, this is a problem. Both of your best
You have different best case scenarios.
So is there a compromise? The compromise is you don't do it and he resents you. That's a bad outcome. Or you do it and you
resent him.
Right. That's also a bad outcome. So I'm just saying, like, this cycle might repeat itself in like a different dress.
Yes.
If you don't actually get to the crux of the problem, which is that you want different things from your sex life.
Yes. And like finding out, like, what is it about the threesome that turns you on? Like, what is it? Like, is it about watching me with someone else? Is it about another person? Is it about the fact that it's taboo? Like, because I think, like, we simplify these things so much, but often you can unpick them and the desire can still be found in other places, because what you actually want, for example, is, like, say if it is actually about watching you with someone else, then he could watch you masturbate. Even that, I'm like, I think there's work to be done before we go to the threesome. I think we've missed some steps. Like, why can't you come in front of him?
No, but that's what makes me think it's not about.
I think you need to figure that out. That is genuinely where it started. Say, brother, I hear you. You're raising me a king, but I'm going to take you back to 10 of spades because I yet can't come in front of you. And maybe we'll do that first. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that about? Why not?
But maybe he's just shit in bed.
Well, then definitely don't have a threesome with him. Like, genuinely, if he's shit in bed, I'd call it a day.
If you can't come with him, then...
No, but I think maybe that's like a safety thing because you feel like you're not enough.
No,
or like
he's
you're
just
pleasing
not putting
him.
the yards in.
All of her pleasure is based on what he wants. And that is no place to be pleased from.
Yeah.
If everything is like a little, not performative, I'm not saying that you're like bells and whistles, but like if he finds it hot, what do you find hot?
I think she doesn't find a threesome hot.
I think we can all agree that you don't find the threesome hot. So I don't think you should do it. And by the way,
nor do I. Like, that's not crazy. I think as well, when you are in a relationship where someone...
It's like, come on.
Yeah, fun. Like, why would you not? That's so crazy. I just want to validate you and say it is not crazy to not want to do that. Yeah. Like, at all.
There's many things on this earth that you don't actually have to experience if you don't want to.
I would say there are many things that you shouldn't experience.
Threesome is not.
Like, you know, if you're a jealous type, I would say threesomes are something you should not experience.
True.
It's not good for you.
Or it could definitely be with someone you don't give a shit about. Like, if that was something you wanted to do, I wouldn't do it with my boyfriend of 3.5 years if I felt that way about him. Do you know what I mean? There are many other threesomes you could have with people that, like, mean nothing and you can just spend the night with.
Yeah.
But I don't think that even interests you from what I'm picking in here.
But this is the thing. Would that interest him? Because if it would, then that's a different conversation.
Let him.
Well, if he wants to have a threesome because he just wants to, like...
Say he's had a threesome.
And, like, experience having sex with two girls, maybe... this is a horrible thing to say, but it kind of sounds like you're his, like... Basically, if he was single, he would be able to do that. So he's trying to enforce his single mindset onto you in your relationship by just adding a third person in when it's like, that's not the parameters of our relationship.
Also, he's not thought about you at all. Like, if you have no interest in having sex with a woman, like, why would that be something you wanted to do?
Why don't you say... Yes,
let's bring a boy in. Genuinely, it fucking pisses me off. I'm like, yeah, bring a guy in who's 4 inches taller than you with a bigger dick. Let's do that. See how you like it, brother.
That's not his fantasy.
Of course it's not. Of course it's fucking not. But things rarely are, you know? Like, yeah, I just think it's tricky. But I think it sounds like you don't want to do that. So I just think you shouldn't do it. And it's how you communicate with him. And that is kind of based on, like, how, like, the legs that your relationship has.
Also, I just do want to pick up on you saying we have a really strong relationship, but he's genuinely horny all the time. That is genuinely, I don't know how old you are. I do think that is something to seriously consider when you pick your life partner, guys.
If you have mismatched sex drives.
On that extreme, It's different if it's like a little bit like, you know, someone wants one more than the other. Like in a week, one person might want one session, one person might want two. That's fine.
Yeah.
If one person wants one session and the other wants seven or eight,
Yeah.
you've got a huge fucking problem there.
It genuinely, that is a problem. I do think a mismatched sex drive can cause a lot of problems in a relationship.
Definitely.
Because like everyone has to compromise then. You know?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Constantly.
And also then sex becomes something that it should never be, which is the topic of an argument.
Yeah.
Like that is already, like that is death for your relationship.
Yeah.
So that's also something to consider. I really would, you know, I know that's really hard and sad.
Yeah.
Like really hard and sad, but yeah.
I think you're going to have some serious conversations here with your man.
And with yourself.
And in the mirror. And that is where it always starts. Good luck. And let us know how it goes down when you broach this topic with him.
Okay, it's time for the galley gossip. It's time for the galley gossip.
We love the galley gossip. The galley gossip is when people get involved with maybe thought starters from a previous episode.
Thought starters, bloody, I didn't realise we were running an NGO. Fucking hell.
Thought starters.
Okay.
What would you call it?
No, I would call them thought starters.
Exactly.
That's what I call
I
them.
don't have a synonym for thought starters.
People send in.
Seeds of ideas.
Right.
Based on the episode or just bits of tea. Piping hot tea. We have had a voice note from a galley who's completely turned her life around, and she's got some advice for all of our younger galleys.
Hey galleys, I just wanted to send a voice note in. Quickly tell people that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and wherever you are in your 20s, it's fine. There's a journey planned out for you, because that's now how I look back at my 20s. I'm 31 and my early 20s was full of fun. I was a professional dancer. I lived on my own. So life was lifing. I hurt my hip, ended up having to stop dancing, which was awful.
So
found myself in a relationship which I thought was my love of my life. Found out he was cheating on me, or I had my suspicions.
Raw.
We ended up splitting up. I ended up having to move back to my parents, which was awful, whereas had years of being so independent. At that point, I hit rock bottom, because when you get to sort of nearer the end of your 20s, you think your life is going to be completely somewhere else. And, you know, it wasn't. You know, we're coming up to near the end of my 20s, and I'm literally focusing on myself, and I can't stress enough. Find yourself a hobby, find yourself what you need and what makes you happy without other people. And I promise you, things will it's like a jigsaw. It will come together. I ended up finding my love of my life in the gym, where, you know, I really enjoy being. Within 3 months of being together, I moved into his with plans of finding a place together, him supporting me changing my career. I'm now a full-time Pilates instructor.
Slay.
And then on top of that, I'm currently sitting here, a couple of years into our relationships, 8 months pregnant
Shut
with
up!
our little baby girl who's due in September. So I promise you now, to everybody who's like stressing, maybe you're at the end of your 20s and you're like, what am I doing? It will come together. Just focus on yourself, and you'll find someone who will meet your same needs, wants, and morals. Love you lots. Bye.
Wow, babe, congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope you call your baby Ali or G.
Oh my God, I hope. I feel like that voice note was for me.
I was going to say, I was approving last week's podcast, and you were fucking harping on about waiting for the divorcees. And I did just think, you are ridiculous.
I am ridiculous. That's the problem.
Yes.
That's why I'm single.
No, it's not.
It's actually not. Do you know what it is? It's because you're exactly right. Our galley is right. Like, you have to fill your life as if you're not waiting for someone, because you're not. Like, we're constantly told that you're like waiting for this like happy ending, or you're incomplete without your other half. And it's like kind of bollocks. So at the moment, to my detriment, my life is almost too full. I'm not finding the time. But then, as she says, sometimes then it just hits you in the face when you're least expecting it. You know, in the gym, you're bending over to do a deadlift and then someone's behind you.
It is also that thing of like, if your vibration's here, you will meet someone at your vibration.
Yeah.
It's about energy.
Mm.
You know, it's like, Yeah, I do. That's why I think that's why people always say it comes when you're not looking. But if you have the energy of looking and like desperation, I'm so sorry to use that word, but that thing of like, I need. It's the same with money. If you have
you
that
don't want to
mindset-
meet someone in that headspace.
Exactly.
Because they're not the right person
Exactly.
for you. Like you make
Exactly.
bad decisions from a place of need. I always think that.
Where's your Pilates studio? Can we come for a free class? Is really the question.
That's what we really need to know because we love lattes. And famously, not a lot of men at lattes.
Perfect.
A safe space.
If you want to get involved in next week's Galley Gossip, send us a DM on Insta or drop us a comment on YouTube or Spotify to be featured.
If you've got a story or dilemma that only we can help you with, then please send a voice note to our WhatsApp on 07342 617792 or click the link in the episode description.
You can also send us an email at hello@leaveamessagepod.com.
We'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye.